Welcome back, YouTube viewers. Woo! Got a good show for you tonight, folks. Yeah. All right. I got 2 episodes. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do 1 episode to start off with, and then tomorrow I'll do the other episode because it's important. What we're going to do, I'm going to cook some gator meat. Yummy. Now you're asking me, what in the world, how did you get gator meat? There's a store down the street, folks. Where we live, we buy a package of gator meat. Expensive as crap, but it is. Gator meat. But the best way to cook a gator meat, you got to have cast iron. Yeah. But there's a problem here, folks, about this cast iron. As you can see, it's brand new. Now, folks, you might think, well, shoot, brand new cast iron, just throw it on the stove. Start cooking the thing. No, sir. You gotta have it seasoned. And or actually what I mean by seasoning, cast iron you can't just throw in a hot water and soap and dosh it on out, because cast iron rusts, and you don't want rust. You want to take good care of it. And why? Because this is a inherited tool. What does that mean? Well, folks, inherited tool means it will stay with you for the rest of your life. Your kids, their kids, and their kids, and their kids, and all up down the family lines. That's right, folks. It's a lifetime tool. Yeah. And we're going to do some seasoning up some brand new cast iron. You know, cast iron is the best at 2 things. It's a two-pan machine right here. Number 1, you cook in it. It actually tastes good when you cook in cast iron. Number 2, when a burglar breaks in your house and come at you, throw a cast iron at his head. You'll hear a big thump. He's laying on the ground for an hour. You got time to call the cops, or he'll be crawling out the window. Either way, you win, folks. Yeah. That's right. Have you ever been hit by a cast iron pan? It hurts. Trust me. And land on a toe, you can forget about that toe. It's gone, folks. Yeah. And your foot too. You don't want that laying on you. Crap. No, you better have some steel toe boots on. Mess with that. Shoot. That'd make you say some nice words. For the kids not to. Well, you know. Folks, I just made a mess. I'll be right back. Woo! We're back, folks. Yeah. Alright, my wife's going to show us how to... Let me zoom back out that. It's up close. My wife's going to show us how to season cast iron pots. Yeah. Here she is.
Okay, first off, you need to preheat your oven to 375.
Well, it's not on right now.
It is on. It's preheating. And then it says put tin foil, but I just put a pan under where you're going to have the pan at. And you're going to wash. This is brand new. It's never been seasoned, never been used. I just washed it with hot soapy water and dried it out really good with paper towel. You're going to take regular vegetable oil. and a paper towel.
With hot soapy water. Then you oil it. Oil it. Oil it real good. Sorry. Folks, I better stop. She's got a cast iron pot.
Maybe not paper towel, because that is getting everywhere.
Yeah.
Or just don't scrub it as hard.
Yeah.
But anyway, you get it where it's soaked in there. Like that. And supposedly, I have never done this, but supposedly when you cook something in here and it's nice and seasoned, you're supposed to just be able to like wipe it out and not wash it. I have never used I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven because it's basically ready. You just put it right on top like that. That pan will catch any that drips off.
Yep. You need your jerk pan.
And then you're going to bake this for about an hour.
1 hour, folks. Yeah. It's still going up the temp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But anyway, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to give y'all a few pointers while she's getting things ready. All right. Number one. These things are durable. I was going to do something. My wife says no. I was going to show y'all just how durable it is. It's strong, folks. But anyways, anytime you ever mess with cast iron, even other people won't show you this, but always use oven mitts. Like the one I got here. Why? Because this whole pan cooks evenly, and especially the handle. That's right, folks. The handle, it gets hot, and you don't want to touch it.
It can get just as hot as the regular pan.
Yes, correctly. As my wife says, it gets just as even hotter on the handle. So anytime you ever turn these things, or if this is your first time using this, always remember, have a oven mitt next to it at all times, because you're going to need it. It will burn. Trust me. I know. But anyways, that's a good little pointer, and I hope that helps. And shoot. That's tough, folks. And it stays with you forever. These pots and pans you buy these days last you for about, what, baby, about a couple months. Then they're warped, they're wobbly. I know it takes a lot to maintain cast iron, but that's the only pot you'll have in there, in your kitchen. You'll be able to cook eons and eons. I'm a big believer in cast iron. And now don't quote on this. I heard, there's no physical proof. I ain't no doctor. Any way I can examine this. But I heard somebody told me that if you use cast iron, it actually brings your iron up. So there's that too. So might be a little healthier to cook with cast iron. But that's what I heard. So don't quote me 100%. I don't know. Like I said, I have no way to test that theory out. But some of y'all out there, if you ever have the time, or you know your brother's a doctor or something like that, test that theory out. Let me know. Alright folks, we'll be back in an hour. Seasoning cast iron. And next, we're cooking some gator meat. Yummy. And I do have a special way to cook gator. The tenderest gator you can ever have. And I'll let you know on the secret here in a little bit. We'll see ya. Bye. Alright folks, we're back. And yes, it's been an hour. We had to switch it off. And now we got to let it cool.
In the oven.
In the oven. So, be advised, make sure you have an oven mitten because it hurt. We'll be back here in just a minute, folks. Yeah. Alright, folks, we are back. Yeah. We already took it out of the stove. It's cooled down. And that's how you season in pan. Cast iron pan. Alright folks, that's our show for tonight. We are jumping into cooking gator meat. Yummy. And we'll see y'all next time. See ya. Bye.